Talk to me about, I mean, could this 2019 have gone any more perfect than it has for you? I mean, right out of the chute, 2 wins, 2 finishes, got a chance to go 3-0 in the calendar year.
It's been incredible, and it's like such a journey for me that like I already feel like I've won. 3 years ago when I left WWE, I wasn't in the best spot of my life. I'd gotten away from who Jake Hager is, and now it's so vindicating to just get back to being myself and working hard and knowing that my success is going to be directly related upon it. I don't think it could have gone any better. Hopefully we'll get this 3rd win on Friday night, and then we'll be back on AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays on TNT.
If you get a 3rd win quickly on Friday, is that a situation where you say, hey man, like I'd like to get a 4th one in this year? And I mean, look at a couple of the shows in December. I mean, you got Hawaii and you got Japan. Those wouldn't be so bad, right?
I mean, who doesn't want to go to either one of those places? Right? And then the fight there would be awesome. I've been very fortunate with my first 2 fights that I haven't had to have any injury recovery time, and so I would like to, hopefully that's going to happen with this one, but this is definitely going to be my biggest test in the cage, and so I don't want to overlook it and just focus on that right now.
Talk to me about the last one. I know that was obviously a great win in Chicago.
Thank you.
And it got overshadowed a little bit by a lot of things. It got overshadowed by the fans right at the end, and I know you talked afterwards and you gave your side of it. And we obviously take you at your word on it, but was that a tough situation to be at when you went home after that and said, I didn't want to come out of here with fans booing me?
You know what? I really don't care. I don't look at it as overshadowing. I look at it as me understanding the importance of the entertainment side of things. Honestly, if you think about it, that promo afterwards was almost as big as the fight itself. And so what are people going to remember? Are they going to remember another arm triangle, or are they going to remember me getting after them a little bit? It's all about making people feel a certain way, and as long as they do that, I'm winning. And it's just one thing. That's why I have an advantage here, because I come from the entertainment side. And 12 years ago, coming out of college as a Division I All-American, I would have been just another MMA fighter, wanting to get in front of a camera and talk about how tough I am and how I'll fight anybody. But now that I understand the entertainment side of it, I understand that you need vulnerability, and then you need emotion, and you need people to respond a certain way, and it's all mixed together. And in 2020, you're only going to see more fighters taking those moments like that itself, because we're all out here trying to grow our own brand.
Yeah.
And that's our 5 minutes right there, where we have the opportunity where we can say whatever we want and we can get away with it.
You were wise enough, though, I guess would be the term, to be able to take advantage of that when it happened on the spot, because you couldn't prepare and plan for, let's not call it a heel turn, but I mean, but if that's what it was, you can't prepare for that situation.
Everything you saw was raw emotion. Of course, I had maybe a phone or a rock card with the emotion line in my head, but everything was on the spur of the moment, and it's one of those things where you have to constantly be in front of a live audience to be able to react properly.
So what are your expectations this time out in terms of fan response coming off of the May situation?
It's going to be very interesting. I debuted with AEW in the meantime, so I'm very interested to see how the fans will respond to that. And I'm sure most of them are going to remember that second fight, and they're going to think that I'm playing games or I'm not being professional. I mean, this day and age, everybody's going to have something to say, so you can't really go around worrying about it. The biggest thing for me is you just need to react one way or the other.
Real quick, take me through Anthony Garrett, what you know about him, what you've seen from him, and kind of what to expect from him on Friday.
Yeah, big tough kid from the heartland of America like myself. He cuts weight to make 265, so I know he's going to try to impose that will on me and try to get me against the cage and try to get me underneath him. And we've really focused on myself, on the stuff that I need to do to get better. And since the second fight, I never stopped sparring, even before this fight was booked. So I really feel like I'm going to come out and showcase a lot of improvement.